Hello and welcome to this OpenTX quick tip. This is part of the Painless Answers series and to answer a question from a gentleman called Kim. Now Kim has an electric start on a model that is activated by holding the momentary switch, which is a great way to do it. However, to make sure that that momentary switch isn't caught again to accidentally engage the starter when the engine is running, which would be bad, he's looking to have some kind of fail-safe, so like the pre-arm stuff that we have banging around in Betaflight. The answer is, Kim, yes, of course we can do that, and it's actually easier than you think. When I originally looked at this and started playing with it, I was getting into all logical switches and all kind of gubbins. Let me just very quickly show you what I did. So here's the model, and let's just simulate it. What I've done here is I've, for the sake of this, I don't think it's exactly the same radio that you've got. I'm just making it that this T5, when it's in the down position with the momentary switch, actually starts the thing. So let's just assume that that is on and the T5 is pressed at the same time. Channel 8 goes high, and then when you let go of either of them, then channel 8 goes stops being high, and that would disable the starter. So how I've done this is pretty straightforward. First of all, in flight modes, I've just disabled the trim for T5. The reason is if the trim isn't disabled, then what you'll do is you'll get the beep as the trim is operating, and we don't want that. So we've turned that off, so it just means that it's not doing anything else apart from what you want, so trim disabled. And the other thing I've done, I've created one logical switch that's ANDed the two things together. So when switch H is in the down position, the momentary switch is in that position, and trim 5 is down, because in here are all of the different trim positions that you can select, so it makes it really easy to use trims like this. In fact, I've got an entire video I'll link to below that talks about how to use trims as switches, but this is a really easy way to do it. So it basically says when logical switch 1 will be on when both of those in the same position, and you can see that if you watch logical switch 1 here in where I'm pointing with my pointer, if we have SH in the down position and T5 is down as well, you can see it's the logical switch that's actually being turned on. That logical switch is great because what it means then is in mixes, I can say that source is max. Now this confuses some people. Max is a great one when you don't need to be related to any particular switch or value or channel. You can just say, look, max, which is allows you to set the weight and everything else irrespective of anything else on the radio, and it's turned on and off by logical switch 1. So the way it works is that when both of those switches are in that position, so for you, you'd probably hold the trim over and then pull it down. I can't do that on the screen, I'm going to have to do it the other way around, but you follow me, hopefully, what I'm doing. When you press them both, logical switch 1 comes on, that takes channel 8 to high, and that will be where you have your starter plugged in. Hopefully that helps, and if you have any other cool questions that you'd like to ask me about anything radio control related, do pop them down below and I'll do my best to answer them. Thank you for spending your time today watching that video. You can find me in all the usual places on social media, and if you're trying to learn about a subject, then check out the playlist. All of my videos are organized into easy to follow playlists that if you're trying to learn a topic will take you from the basics right the way through to some pretty advanced stuff.